Have you ever wondered about the intricate process of Eid ul-Fitr Salah? This special prayer holds a significant place in the celebration of Eid ul-Fitr, marking the end of the holy month of Ramadan. Today, we will be unraveling this exquisite ritual step by step. Let's begin with the first step. The Eid ul-Fitr Salah commences much like any other prayer, with the niyyah or intention. This is an internal process where you consciously commit to performing the prayer. You would internally state your intention to pray the 2 rakat of Eid ul-Fitr Salah for the sake of Allah. Following the niyyah, you would proceed to the takbir, the act of raising your hands and saying Allahu Akbar, which translates to Allah is the greatest. This is to be done 7 times after the initial takbir of the prayer. Then you recite the sana, a supplication praising Allah. This is followed by the ta'awud and tasmiyah, which are recitations seeking refuge in Allah from Satan and glorifying him respectively. Next, you recite the Surah Al-Fatiha, the first chapter of the Quran, followed by any other surah of your choice. After this, you perform the ruku, or bowing, followed by 2 sujud, or prostrations. As we delve into the specifics of the Eid ul-Fitr Salah, it is crucial to understand the positions during the prayer. To aid your comprehension, let's take a look at this illustrative diagram. The voiceover will guide you through the different positions in the prayer, starting from standing or qiyam. This is the position where you begin the prayer after the initial takbir. You stand with your hands folded, right hand over the left, on your chest. Next, we move to the act of bowing, or ruku. In ruku, you bend at the waist, keeping your back straight and your hands on your knees. Following ruku, we have the sujud, or prostrations. Here, you will see on the diagram that you are to be on your knees with your forehead, nose, both hands, both knees, and the tips of your toes touching the ground. And finally, the sitting position, or jalsa, where you sit with your right foot upright and your left foot under your right leg with your hands on your thighs. This diagram should give you a clear visual understanding of the positions during the prayer, making it easier to follow along as we continue with the specifics of the Eid ul-Fitr Salah. Moving to scene 4, you rise for the second part of the rakat. You repeat the takbir, now 5 times, and then recite both Surah Al-Fatiha and the second surah. Subsequently, you perform the ruku and 2 sujud for a second time. This scene in the Salah concludes with the demonstration of the tashahhud, a declaration of faith, and the taslim. The taslim involves turning your head first to the right and then to the left, uttering Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah on each side. This phrase translates to, "May the peace and mercy of Allah be upon you." Moving on to scene 5, it is imperative that we acknowledge that there are some minor differences in this process across the various Islamic schools of thought, which include Hanafi, Maliki, Shafi, and Hanbali. These minor changes primarily relate to the quantity of additional takbirs and their positioning in the Salah. To illustrate, the Hanafi school recommends 3 supplementary takbirs in the final sitting. Contrastingly, the Shafi, Maliki, and Hanbali schools prescribe these at the start of the Salah. Additionally, it's critical to highlight that no notable differences exist in the Eid ul-Fitr Salah process for males and females. The fundamental components remain the same, with slight alterations in the physical gestures representing the overarching principles of modesty in Islam. And now moving to scene 6, We conclude with a brief summary. The Eid ul-Fitr Salah is no ordinary prayer. It initiates with the niyyah, proceeds with takbir, the recitation of surahs, ruku, sujud, and concludes with the tashahhud and taslim. The process is an intricate tapestry of symbolic gestures and spiritual significance. Let's not forget, the variations that occur across the different schools of thought depict the broad spectrum of diversity and richness within the Islamic tradition. At its core, however, the most crucial element is the intention and dedication to perform this prayer as a celebration of the end of Ramadan and a means to express gratitude to Allah. We appreciate your company on this exploration of the Eid ul-Fitr Salah. It's our prayer that your prayers are accepted and your Eid is brimming with joy and blessings. Until our next scene, peace be upon you.